What you doing, boo-boo? What you doing, boo-boo? Good morning, everybody. It's Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Just checking in on Zabu. I look very sleepy. Sleepy. Good morning, Jenny. Hey, Diane. Good morning, Madison. Good morning, Nancy. Yep, saying hi to Zabu real quick. I think the feeders are heading out here in a minute to feed, and so we will be leaving her so she can concentrate on eating. She is still up here in the roof section. We had a work group here all weekend long that was helping clear out her jungle so that it'd make it a little bit easier for us to spot her out there, because she's got like well over an acre. Yeah, Miss Boo Boo. Looking so pretty. Morning, everybody. If you guys are new to us, this is Zabu, our female white tiger here at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. She's got her eyes locked on food prep right now. Good morning, Megan and Michelle. Good morning, good morning. It's a Monday morning with Zabu. And I figured we would also go check in on Sundari. If you guys follow us regularly, you know Sundari was seen last week in the hospital, or actually it was almost 2 weeks ago, for an impacted anal gland. Thankfully, that's all it was. We were worried it was much worse. Hi, Andy. Hello, Carla. Watching the food cart go by. So I figured we'd make our way out to check on Sundari, because she went back outside to her home enclosure yesterday. My golf cart's out of the way. Let me check. Yeah, he should be able to get through there. That is Howard, I believe. Boo's just checking it all out. Yeah, she is the food supervisor. Oh no, actually that's Catherine. Hello, Lori, it's your girl.
She's a special one.
Miss Boo Boo. She's being very patient for breakfast. Very patient. Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, Heather in Wisconsin. Hopefully you guys are staying warm. It's actually chilly here this morning compared to the last few days. It's been very humid. Today it's like barely 60 and cool. Leanne, Zabu is still being picky while eating. She actually started being picky a couple weeks before we lost Cameron. Thank you, Jessica, for your donation. And so she's, she kind of took over for Cameron, it seems like. She kind of makes you work for it. You got to follow her around a lot, offer her a huge variety of things. But she's eating between 3 and 5 pounds a day regularly. It's not a whole lot for a tiger. I mean, in their prime, they can eat about 8 to 12 pounds a day. But she kind of needed to lose some weight. Don't be mad I said that. It's just true. The older they get, it's really important that we keep them at a healthy weight. So that's just going to be easier on their bones and joints and everything later on, especially for Zabu. Zabu has had just some terrible dental issues over the years. A lot of dental work because of the inbreeding that causes white tigers. If you guys aren't aware of that, white tigers are man-made. They aren't a species of their own. It's called leucism, caused from inbreeding, and it creates that white coat. It's different than being albino. And we create that through breeding family members back to each other until eventually you get a white tiger. But they come out with a lot of health defects, usually a lot of digestive issues, dental issues. They can be deaf and blind. If you Google Kenny, the white tiger, you'll see Down syndrome. You're being very chill. Being very chill. She's like, well, you didn't bring food, so why would I pay attention to you? All right, well, let's head out and see Sundari. So all the feeders and interns and everybody's getting ready to roll all the carts out. So let's take a little trip. All right, bye, boo-boo. So she's doing all right. She's doing significantly better than I think a lot of us thought she would after losing Cameron. Can't spend 18 years with another person or cat and not miss their presence, but she's been keeping busy. All right. Hoping Hoover might be out, but he's not. If you guys are just joining in, we were just talking with Zabu, our white tiger. And now we're gonna ride out and see Sundari. Looks like we have a full day of tours today. It's our spring break season, so we are busy with tours. I think we're all sold out on our 10 a.m. tours and our 3 p.m. tours, plus a lot of private tours. There's Mr. Apollo. We'll see a couple drive-by kitties. Mr. Apollo. That's where Gilligan would be. He's back there next to Frankie. So I'll be totally honest, Donna, I don't have a lot of information about the cougar that came here for surgery, jaw surgery, or I'm not totally 100% sure. I wasn't involved in all that, but from my understanding, he's doing well. Have yet to actually even see him in person. I saw the same live video that you guys all did. Cougar babies here. So we'll get out to Sundari and then we might backtrack and say hi to some of these guys. Here's Mr. Manny. Out for my morning jog. All right, we'll be right back, sir. Say hi to Sundari so that you can see how she's doing. She's back up in her favorite spot. Favorite platform. I might be able to get us out to Amanda today. Yeah, I'd like to check in with all the cats that I know you guys are worried about. It's been a rough few weeks or months, or you could almost say a rough year so far. But still fighting every day. So I definitely want to give you guys peace of mind just to see cats that you're worried about. This is Miss Sunbun. Hi, lady. You back out here with Noisy Beecher, huh? Yeah, as long as my golf cart holds up, I should be able to take us out to see Amanda. Hi. Look how beautiful you are. Beautiful. So this is Sundari Leopard. Again, if a lot of you guys follow us regularly, you know she was seen in the hospital at least 10 to 12 days ago. So I know she needed to be in the outdoor recovery cage for at least 7 to 10. And we were very worried that she might have had cancer or something that might have been inoperable. Oh no, but But lucky for her, it was an impacted anal gland. So that was sort of a huge relief. Yeah. Her appetite never really left her. It's just more about monitoring her healing. Hi. Well, Lauren said that she forgave her. Lauren is one of our staff members, as well as Sundari is her absolute favorite. And Lauren makes all of our 360 videos and all of our amazing conservation efforts that we support. You can see her little naked butt there. So she is doing a lot better, and she said that yesterday she let Lauren use the retractable scratcher. Thank you, Whitney, for your donation. So I think she has forgiven everybody. I believe that they understand that we're just trying to help them. Yes, I believe. I believe that lady. Look how pretty. Such a pretty girl. You gonna go back on your platform? Oh, there's a tree stump there. And Sundari's 22 years old. In the wild, they'd live maybe 10 to 12. So she's already up there in age, so we were really worried about her having to go through any kind of major procedure. And again, lucky for her, it seemed like a pretty simple fix. She's all healed up there. You're not laying in a very convenient spot for me to show you, though. I know. All right, that might be it then. Go back over and see the wild man for a minute. Thank you to everybody who's helping answer questions for me. We've got a lot of our regulars and our awesome moderators in the comments. So if you have questions, if you're new to us, we always encourage questions. I'd love to help educate. Here's the man of the hour. Okay. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. I told you I'd come back. I told you. Where are we gonna go? So you can see Sundari, who we just saw, is a leopard, but Manny here is a jaguar. It's hard for me to walk with my camera that low, sir. Manny is on funcation through Thursday. He has been loving it. That's him seeing one of the cougar cubs over there walking around. Oh my, that's Beecher. Beecher's a Savannah cat. Hi. Hi, handsome. He's determined to see those cougars up close. So everyone's very excited. It's almost breakfast time. At Big Cat Rescue, we feed every single day between 8 and 9 a.m. And the cats know that. I'm sure if you have cats at home or dogs at home, they all know how to tell when it's food time. Yeah. Are you grunting? Are you grunting? Yes, you are. I know, you want to get those cougars. All right, busybody. He's not showing you very well that he's got 22,000 square feet to enjoy, but right now all he wants is that cougar. Yes, we feed once a day in the wild. Naturally, they would only eat maybe once or twice a week if they were lucky enough to catch something. But here they get spoiled. They get food every single day. Some of them get food multiple times a day if it's for medication purposes or they're picky. And we thaw out about 500 pounds of food a day here. We have about 57 cats, I believe, on 67 acres here in Tampa, Florida. Hi! This is Orion. Orion's a cougar, or you could also call him a mountain lion or a puma. Here in Florida, we call them Florida Panthers. He lives here with his two siblings, Aries and Artemis. And they all live in this enclosure together, but we do separate them for breakfast time. You can see that his feeding lockout door is down. It's the first thing the volunteers do when they get here in the morning. Gotta get everybody separated. I know, my goodness. Beecher, my goodness. Got a lot to say. This is Beecher. He's the one you've been hearing in the background. He's a Savannah cat. Yeah! Say hurry up! Cyrus joining in the background. Cyrus is a caracal in the background there. I've done this many times. I usually come out and do my morning lives before breakfast because it is when the cats are the most active and they will walk right up to me, and that's how you can see them as close as you can see them on these videos. I've tried to do lives after breakfast, and it's a lot more of me hunting them down and trying to find where they are because they're usually hiding and sleeping. Cats sleep for about 20 hours a day. There's Kitten Karma. She's finishing up meds. And Sundari's on meds now because of her procedure. Yeah, Hutch already saw the food cart, so he's like, no, I'm staying on the other end. All right. But since we had a request, how'd Keisha do this morning? Is she up and moving? How's Keisha doing this morning?
Well, she wanted to eat lakeside.
Lakeside eating?
A few bites.
Good.
And then we wanted to go to the other side, which is a lot of fun because you've got the tunnel that you've got to go all the way around.
Excellent. So she's feeling good.
So she took a few bites, property, and then she wanted to eat out of her lockout.
Oh, that's a new
Oh,
development.
like a big tiger, yes. She does that once in a while. So she didn't eat all of her food, but she also had a lot of necks that are really dense. So.
Yeah. Awesome.
But
Well,
yeah,
we're going to go say hi to her then. Yay, thank you. So that is Kitten Karma. She's a staff member as well. She helps in the rehab area. She helps in the gift shop. And she runs the Kitten Cabana. So all of the domestic foster kittens. So let's go see Keisha. I like to ask before I just walk up to Keisha because she is such a finicky girl, and I believe she had a stroke last June, and so her getting meds and eating is way more important than me going up and talking to her. But I love Keisha, and I'd love to check in on her with you guys today as well, because then we'll make our way out to see Amanda. Yep, and she's up and moving. Hi, Keisha. Hi, sweet girl. Can we come say hi to you? Gotta get through the gate. Keisha is 18 years old. She came from a really terrible facility. Came in very, very malnutritioned, missing a tail and part of an ear. And again, we believe she had a stroke and has really struggled over the last year or so. Miss Keish, where are we going? Hi, lady. What a good girl. That's my very good girl. You can see she's missing her tail. That was years and years and years ago. as healed up as it can be at this point. Good job. Where are we going? Yes, it's very nice. So this is Keisha Tiger. Haven't checked in with her in a while. I think she's the only one on Tiger Row right now. And so she's been, yes, you've been pretty happy to see your keepers. Yeah. Sweet lady. And if you are new to us and you're curious about all the backstories on all of our cats, you can go to bigcatrescue.org/catbio. And that will have all of the bios for the cats that live here at Big Cat Rescue. Hi. Hi, sweetness. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Yeah. So Keisha, I love Keisha because she can have this kind of sweet side to her where she'll chuff and she'll rub and she'll lay down and slow blink at ya. But boy, oh boy, you better always stay on your toes with her because she has an Amanda side to her and it comes quick with zero warning. So she loves to lay and stare out over the lake, drink out of her pond. Hi. A very, very good girl. Yes. Yes. That noise she keeps making is called a tiger chuff. We all try to learn how to chuff back to them. It's like a tiger hello. Looking good. You're very active. Her new favorite thing to do is lay right there in the center where she's walking towards. She uses that tree stump as a pillow and as a footrest, and it's very cute. There she goes. She's like, I'm gonna go to this other section. So she just showed you a perfect example of how all of our cages are designed. She can go from one section to the other, and if we ever need to go in one section, we can close that door that she just walked through. Well, that's the way I have to go out, so we'll get one more little shot of you. Pretty lady. Yeah, as I mentioned, Keisha's 18 years old. She came from a horrid facility in New York where they were basically all starving to death. And I fully believe, and I've noticed it with Hoover, when you starve an animal for years and years, it's really, really difficult for them to be able to ever regain being able to eat properly. Yeah. Is that true? Because we can offer her 50 pounds a day and she'll maybe eat 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds. That's just how she is. She's very picky now. Her tail was taken from her by lions. The crappy facility that she lived in prior to coming here had a shared wall between her and lions. So we believe that they took her tail and her ear. She suffered some trauma with that. She's 18 now, and usually in the wild they might live 10 to 12 years or so. But because they get vet care and medications and they have keepers that see them every single day, multiple times a day, we're able to help them with any ailments as long as they're comfortable. We're very logical about, what's treatable and what's okay versus, making them hang on for too long. She's very beautiful. All right, we're gonna go see one of your other personalities, Miss Amanda. Right. All right, bye, my lady. And again, if you are new to us, I always know when you're new because you'll ask about Keisha's tail. And that's why I suggest, especially if you like to watch our live videos, it really is helpful if you know their backstories, and we have all of those on our website, bigcatrescue.org/catbio. Right. We'll probably pass by Miss Priya. But for time's sake, we're gonna head on out to Amanda. Here's Miss Bria. All done with breakfast, looks like. I try to go live every day that I work, which is usually Monday through Thursday, so occasionally on Sundays, but I'm usually just volunteering then, so you can always set up your Facebook notifications if you're interested. That way you'll be alerted that we're live. We go live for a lot of other reasons too, so vet procedures, we go live on the dodo a lot. Miss Kali is the one on vacation rotation right now. Go to bigcatcams.com and you can watch her. She's there till Thursday as well. Thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Appreciate that. Looks like Kali's wrapping up breakfast time. Miss Lady. So let's see here, because it looks like Candy Cowser, who's one of our senior keepers, they have already fed Amanda. Yep, so we're gonna keep our distance. Hi! Everyone requested Amanda, so. Yeah. Oh no. So I bet you got roared at big time. Alright, so we're gonna keep our distance. We might walk down to Kali for a minute and then come back, but Amanda's currently eating breakfast. So I will not be getting any closer than this. As far as her attitude and her demeanor, she really hasn't changed much, I'll be totally honest. No issues in eating. She's still utilizing the enclosure the way she always did. She's getting a lot more sickles. Thank you, Lisa, for your donation. A whole lot more sickles. She doesn't have to fight the boys for it. But she's still just as rough and tough and growly and roaring as she's always been. Amanda gets about between 8 and 10 pounds of food a day. So today it looks like it's chicken thighs, whole pieces of red beef, and then a ground beef mix. So why don't we walk down real quick and say hi to Kali. We'll give Amanda some time to wrap up because I really don't like feeling like I'm stressing the cats when they're eating. The fact that she keeps looking at me and then looking around tells me she's getting paranoid, so we're not going to do that to her. But we'll come down and say hi to Kali. As long as she's done. She's also super aggressive in her lockout. Hi, lady. Hold on, I'm coming. I hear you. Hi. This is Kali Tiger. Pretty lady. You want to go out into vacation? Let's show everybody how much space you have. I always laugh. The cats that go on vacation rotation have 2.5 acres with a pond. All kinds of space, and half the time they hang out in the roof section because that's where the food comes from. So she's in the roof section, which there's multiple sections she can go. I'm sure she'll come back down. Candy's checking her plate, so she's probably like, do I get more? As I said, there are 2 separate cameras that you can watch Kali on. So you could have watched her eat her breakfast this morning, or you can watch her all day long in the big main section, and that's bigcatcams.com. Hey, Brennan! She's chasing the golf cart. Candy has any more good stuff for her. So you can see all that space she has out there. The camera is exactly opposite of me. What a good girl. Did you think you was getting second breakfast? Yes. A good girl. Got a lot to say. We got a whole lot to say. Yeah. I know. I know. Why don't you go enjoy all that space you got there? There we go. She'll find somewhere cozy to lay for a while. Yeah, she's been out there chasing vultures and birds and yeah, it's a good spot. Penny, I have no update on moving Zabu's hammock. I don't think everybody realizes how much struggle that was to get that in there. It took like 12 people and a couple hours worth of time to get it moved and reassembled. And the problem is when we ordered those hammocks, we ordered them for specific cages because we knew we could get them inside. I don't know if it will fit in Tiger Lake without us having to do some serious remodification. Thank you, Lisa. So at this point, it's been a struggle on time, energy, resources. And she hasn't acted like she's missed it because she really does like the elevated den that's in that enclosure. And then at this point, she's locked in the roof section while they do some maintenance in there, so she wouldn't be utilizing it anyway. You can't quote me on this because things change all the time, but I believe that Kali, when she goes home on Thursday, will be getting a whole new home enclosure, and she might actually be getting that hammock for the time being. But who knows, maybe that's the day we'll try to move it. I have no idea. And if any of you were wondering what the heck we're talking about, the hammock that you kind of see behind Kali there, we had a handful of those specially made, one for Nikita, one for Cameron and Zabu, and one for vacation rotation. And they're really big and really heavy. I still see Amanda in her lockout eating, so we'll give her a minute, and then I promise I'll walk back down there. Thank you, Kim, for your donation. If you guys are just joining, we did start out with Zabu. We did a little drive through the sanctuary. Didn't really stop at anyone other than Sundari and Manny. We did see Orion and we saw Beecher. And then we went to Keisha. And now we're at Miss Kali. So Kali is in here until, I got that vulture on her bed back there, until Thursday. Thursday will be a big cat move day, as long as weather's permitting. What you doing, lady? Kali loves those golf carts. Because Candy took off on the golf cart as soon as Amanda left lockout. So Kali had to see what was happening there. Went out a heavier gate than normal. Amanda. You're okay. That's a very good girl. I'm staying right here. I'm not getting any closer, okay? The whole internet was asking for you. All of them. Yeah. Looks like you got a very good full belly. Got a very good full belly. Yeah, Kali is ready. She's gonna chase you for sure. We'll probably watch that as well. Alright, well Candy's driving away. There goes Kali. I'm sure that was really fun on the vacation camera as well. Alright, Miss Panda Girl. I know, you're so darling. So this is Amanda. She'll probably spend some time grooming. Hopefully she'll tolerate us long enough to stay here. She just got done with breakfast. But you can see she is doing well. Her attitude hasn't changed one bit. If anything, she's probably a little more fierce than she was. Or maybe we're all just thinking that, I don't know. If you're new to us, yes, Amanda had two brothers, Arthur and Andre, that have recently passed away. I know, baby. And we've been, you know, worried about any of the cats that share enclosures with others, but I'll be totally honest, these cats are so resilient. I've seen a lot of couples or siblings pass, and the one that's left behind usually does pretty good, so. It's been a couple weeks, and she's still doing good. I won't stay too long. It's very sweet of you to let us stay here. She will usually get fed up at some point, and you'll see it. You'll know. You'll know it's time to go. And I'm actually still on the public side of the barricade because I just don't like putting that kind of pressure on her. I know. You're very mooey today. Yeah. Well, thank you so much to the 5 people that donated and everybody who shared this live feed. That helps us reach new people. And I really appreciate all the admins and moderators that helped with answering questions. When I get back to my desk, I'll go through all the comments and reach out to you if anything was missed. But on behalf of the cats, thank you guys so much for all your love and support. There she goes. She's like, I'm in this den for the rest of the day, people. Alright, well thank you guys. I hope you all have a great day and a great week. Happy Monday.